Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I am a little bit late, but this is the mid-season patch for Year 8 Season 3, and we're just going to react to it and have a look at all the changes. Now, if you guys haven't seen the changes yet, I know for a fact that there are some big ones. As you can see here from the wind deltas, this is it for this season. I'm going to be straight up and honest with you guys. I haven't been playing this season, so this is not relevant to me, and we're just going to skip over them. But some relative things to note, for example, Warden is still at a 60% pick rate. It's kind of ridiculous. He's not even that good of an operator. He's only really good for fragging out. These are the ban rates. You know, pretty standard stuff. Fenrir is currently the most banned defender, which is something I find pretty interesting on PC anyway. On console, as you can see, it is Capcan, which is even more interesting. Making our way down then to the operator balancing, the first operator we have is Frost, and they've made a few more tweaks to the welcome mat itself following the massive overhaul to Frost and her gadget. As you can see here, it's going to take a little bit less time for a teammate to get you up and out of that Frost mat, but it's going to take you getting yourself out of that Frost mat a little bit longer now, and in fact that's almost double the amount of time, and I think this is a positive change. Once again, I haven't really been playing this season, so I haven't really had a chance to use this, but it is pretty interesting. But moving on, they now talk about frag grenades, which are a massive part of Rainbow Six Siege. I think in those higher ranks, you don't actually realize how much frag grenades come into play in the lower ranks, but in higher ranks, frag grenades can be crucial to making and breaking operators. And they say here, as mentioned in the Year 8 Season 3 designer's notes, the next few changes are in preparation of more definitive solution and intends to address the frag grenades issue. Starting off with IANA, she is no longer going to be having frag grenades. She's going to be having stun grenades instead, which is a massive nerf to IANA. Before, she was just strong in almost every category, but now she won't have those frag grenades. I think she will still be a very highly picked operator, but still it is a big nerf, and instead she's going to be getting the Gon 6, which is a good addition. It's always going to be a useful secondary to take, but overall I don't think it really stacks up against frag grenades themselves. So it is definitely a nerf, but I don't think it's really going to be anything too extreme. Next up then we have FINKA, and she will getting frag grenades added to her loadout as a third option. So she's going to be keeping both her current secondary gadgets, but she's also going to be getting frag grenades, and she's going to get the Gon 6 removed from her. So FINKA and IANA are kind of just switching, you know. Next up then we have GRIDLOCK. She is another operator that will be getting frag grenades. I think this is massive for GRIDLOCK because she's always just needed that little bit more of a reason to be picked. I think she is a very underrated operator, and I think now that she will have frag grenades, I think it'll make her even more viable in those higher ranks. And I just love to see this because GRIDLOCK, for me personally, is an operator that I've always enjoyed playing as like a secret pick, because no one really rates GRIDLOCK that much. I think it's just due to the fact that she's not too fast. Next up then we have SENS, and they are addressing the POF9 weapon. They have reduced the vertical recoil, they've reduced the lateral recoil, and they've reduced the recoil increased after long bursts. So as you guys know, with the POF9, it has a massive mag for SENS, but the longer you shoot it, the more it kind of becomes even more extreme and stuff like that, and it kind of makes it even worse of a weapon. So what they've done is reduced the vertical and lateral recoil, so straight away it's going to be way more accurate, and the recoil increase over time has been reduced as well, which is a great thing for SENS. I don't think this is the way they should be buffing SENS. I think the gadget needs a little bit of tweaking, but this is always going to help as well. Coming down here next then to TACHANKA, we have the DP27 LMG. The damage is getting increased to 60 from 49. This is absolutely insane. It's going to be I mean, it makes sense, right? It makes massive holes in walls. I feel like this could potentially be overpowered, but once again, it is the DP27 LMG, so we'll have to just wait and see. It does sound like a massive jump, but let's be honest, it probably won't actually make as much of a difference as we think. The next big one then is going to be to Warden, and it's actually the final one. As you can see here, the operator stats are being changed. He's going from a 2-speed 2 armor operator to a 3 armor operator. That's going to make him slower, it's going to make him heavier, but it is going to give him a little bit more health. Let me know what you guys think of these changes down in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I love you, and I'm going to leave you. Goodbye.